Greetings, YouTube friends. It's Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, and I'm in the garden today. It's in the 80s. I'm going to put some more green beans in, and some of the cucumber plants didn't work, so I'm going to redo those. So yeah, it's not that hot, so I'm going to try to get as much as I can in, and then I'm going to turn you around and show you there's some tomatoes, some peppers, and of course the sheep are in the background saying hello. So anyway, and Avonlee's hanging laundry. So yeah, Friday is officially the day that we are moving into the trailer. So we're taking you along and showing you how a family of 4 is going to be living tiny in a trailer, at least for a while. So anyway, you're coming with us. Look at the zucchini plants, guys. They are doing so amazing. Some of them have gotten really big and then others not quite so big, but they are all doing really well. So yeah, excited about that. And then here are the tomato plants. These were much smaller ones that we planted a little bit later. And then here are the big ones. Oh boy, look what I just found. This was not a good thing. I'm going to show you what I just found, guys. Check that out. Yep, we have hornworms, and I see another. Oh my gosh, I just realized these couple of plants here are loaded with them. There's another. Our chickens are going to be very excited. There's another. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. This is just a couple of days, and look at the damage. I hope these guys recover. I'm going to be checking very closely to see if there's any more, because where there's 3, there's probably 6. I'm going to bring you around and show you this tomato. We have one great big tomato. Chickens are going to love those hornworms. Look at this little bell pepper plant. Look at how many are on there. I have to stake that up. That poor thing is hanging. Okay, look at those tomatoes. Oh my gosh, yes, woohoo! So guys, I guess these tomato plants that I thought were dead are actually gonna make it. Look at that. But I'm so sad. I'm so sad that the hornworms got to some of them. I'm going to be out here with a black light. I'm gonna have to pick up a black light, because look at this one. This plant is almost destroyed. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That quickly, they will destroy all of your plants. And here it looks like they've been here too, so there's some over here as well. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Okay, yeah, hornworms are bad, bad, bad. Okay, I'm going to be going through the plants like with a fine-tooth comb right now. Okay, here is our eggplant. We had, I think, only 4, and they all seem to be doing really well. There is the gardenias. There's one there and one there. Oh my goodness, guys, that is my favorite flower besides the magnolia. It's a beautiful white flower. Yeah, they smell amazing. Okay, so here are the sweet potatoes, and of course the cabbage moths have found their way into a garden that probably has never, this ground has probably never even had a garden, but the cabbage moths seem to find their way and start destroying. As you can see, the holes. Oh my gosh, guys, what do you do for cabbage moths that is organic? Because we don't want to put anything on there that isn't organic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here are the cucumbers. We are going to put a cow panel here so they can trellis up. They just kind of went crazy, and here I planted some new little ones, hoping they'll make it because it's so hot. The green beans have pretty much all popped up, these 2 rows. These are bush beans, I believe. And yeah, look at that. And then over here are the spaghetti squash and the butternut squash, and they are looking beautiful. And then the okra is also doing well. They love the heat. So yeah, I think all but maybe one at the end over there didn't make it. And then the peppers, of course, are loving the heat. They look a little sad at this point. I'm hoping they're gonna do better. But yeah, and then of course the tomato plants, I think we went through or we did go through and we didn't find any more of the hornworms. So hopefully they will stay away. Oh my goodness, that was dreadful. Nothing like having some beautiful tomato plants getting ready to bloom and then coming a little bit closer and seeing that they have eaten up almost half of the plant. Oh my goodness. I know we've had this happen a couple times before, not very often, and they usually bounce back pretty good. So that's what we are hoping, that they bounce back. There's Avonlea hanging clothes on the clothesline. That is absolutely completely wonky. It won't stay straight. We don't want to cement it in there, but it's just not doing what it needs to do. So we're gonna have to think of plan B, because at this point the laundry is kind of hanging there. She's on a bucket, as you can tell, trying to do the laundry, but it's, yeah, kind of hanging there. So we're gonna have to think of how to get that in there, or at least to stay there without falling over. Okay, sheet moving day. They're going to a new pen. Oh, yep, gotta do the business, you know. Here comes the other following sister. Yep, have to move them. They've eaten up the whole pen. These girls can eat like no other. It's so dry right now. It's just absolutely crazy to think all the rain that we had this year. The ground, as you can see, it is just dust. It's so crazy. Yep, the one on the halter is a little bit calmer than the other. He's training them to walk on a lead rope for the fair next month. So this is just good practice every day, walking with them. One works well on the lead rope and the other does not, so she gets to follow behind. So we have put Premier One fencing up under the tree line over there, and so that's where they are being moved to, because otherwise these girls like to just be free ranging, and yeah, it doesn't work real well. Hello there, Finley and Fiona, and they're taking a little alfalfa break here. Yep, they did good, so they get a little treat. Huh, girls? Yes, oh sure. The field's so pretty with the Queen Anne's lace, clover flowers. Of course, we also have oh gosh, what's it called? Poisonous hemlock, there we go. Just seems to grow right alongside the Queen Anne's lace. They seem to avoid it, so that's a good thing. But everything is so dry. We're hoping and praying for some rain soon. Pretty daisies. Stop for a break. You can hear the grass crunching underneath our feet because it's so dry. Moving day for the sheep and the cows. When you rotationally graze them and you have them in hot wire, they have to be moved every so many days. We try to make it so that they can be moved every 2 weeks, but that doesn't always work, especially now that it's gotten hotter and the sheep eat so much. So we give them areas where they'll eat hopefully everything, mow it down real nice, and then we move them again. And so this is a smaller area, but it is under the trees over here so that they will have shade as well and hopefully eat down some of these tall green, I don't know what they are, but hopefully they'll eat some of this down. These girls are just a year old. Look at that, she's taking care of that tree. See, and that's a nice thing about sheep and goats. They will pretty much eat just about everything. I won't say everything, but just about. Jean and I just want to say thank you so much for the anniversary wishes. That was so sweet. We had a wonderful time just getting away for the weekend. Our daughter and son-in-law watched Avonlea and Jedediah for us and fed the animals. It was nice to just have a little relaxing getaway, staying in a cute little cabin. It was a lot of fun. It kind of recharged us a little. Sometimes you just need to get away and get refreshed, and that was one of those times. I think with everything that had been going on, I think it was well deserved. We loved it, but thank you so much for your wishes. It was wonderful. We had a great time. So we are planning to officially move into the trailer on Friday. I know it's been, long coming. Lots of things to wrap up over at the cottage and things to get done. Things that we needed to move back into storage because we can only bring so much with us into the trailer. The cottage was small, but this is going to be that much smaller. So again, we have to downsize, take things to storage, only use the necessities, which is going to be hard because I was hoping to do some canning and bring you all along, but I'm going to try to get the solar oven out and show you some of the things that we're going to do with our solar oven. We're going to start with bread. We're going to start dehydrating. Sorry, I'm a hot mess. Being out here in the heat, planting, and now helping animals move to new areas. So yeah, you could about imagine we're all a hot mess. But I'm going to do as much as I can in the trailer and show you how it can be done in a tiny house. Because, you have to do with what you've got, and you have to be happy where you're planted, bloom where you're planted. So for now that we are going to be planted in a trailer, I'm going to show you just exactly what you can do. We have a 3-burner stove, and then of course the solar oven outside. We are going to be doing just about everything that we can. We're going to make jam. I will be doing water bath canning, but I probably will not pressure can unless I can set up like a burner outside. And if so, we will bring you along for that. So stay tuned. Okay, here comes Jedediah and Avonlea with some posts. We're gonna get these girls set up and hopefully keep them in, because these 2 girls are escape artists. They can get through anywhere. And yeah, that's not exactly a good thing. Here he comes. They're eating up those bushes like it's candy, guys. There's Big Mac. Yep, he's waiting to get rehomed as well to a new spot on the property. Hey, Big Mac. He's so beautiful. Yes, he is, getting so big. What are you doing, huh? Being rehomed, getting a new spot. don't want to move. It has gotten so cool right now. It is perfect weather. The horseflies are out though. They get stung every now and then. They sure don't like that. But this is the perfect weather when the sun goes down to try to move them when the weather is kind of cool, because doing it when it is hot is miserable. Okay, the laundry is dry. Now to take it all down, and then we get to fold it. All in a day's work, huh? If you listen closely, you can hear the frogs. There's frogs, and look at that. Not sure what that was that flew over. But we get some of the neatest sounds, the frogs and the crickets. Just love hearing all of the sounds of summer. So cute when you see them licking each other. They have such love for one another. And Big Mac just kind of does his own thing. You hear the katydids, cicadas, besides the dogs barking. Sounds so awesome. It's like, thank you, Lord, for the sounds of summer and the gorgeous sunset. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Well guys, I'm going to end for now. I'm in the garden trying to plant a few more plants, pulling some weeds. We seem to grow lots of those here in Missouri, besides lots of rocks. I hope you enjoyed just coming along with us and seeing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Friday is the official move-in day for the trailer, and we'll take you along and show you that. And yeah, just the different things that we're going to be doing once we get into the trailer. We're going to put some shade cloth and make like a camp, because we're going to need some outdoor living space as well, because it's going to get a little hairy inside, if you know what I mean, being in there all day. But it should be fun. It should work. But anyway, if you like what you see, a little bit of, you know, cooking, we're going to go over some herbs. I'm going to tell you about a class that I taught just the other day, and share some of the different medicinal teas and herbs with you. But if you like canning, fermenting, watching us build this abandoned farm into our homestead, come along this journey with us. If you've not subscribed, please do so. We would love to have you join us. It means the world to us. We love your comments. We just love you guys. But I'm going to end for now because it's getting dark and I need to try to finish planting a couple more things before I have no more daylight. But anyway, guys, we will catch you on the next one. God bless you. Sweet little Waddles taking her bath. Look at that, sweet girl. Oh my goodness. It's so hot, huh? Yeah, that feels so good. Good job.